Now let your arms drop and turn your upper body towards me. And relax your shoulders so that I can get into the deep armpit lymph nodes. They are the most important because this is where almost everything meets up. My name is Felice Demure. I'm 40 years old and I work as a medical tactile examiner. This is a relatively new profession in which blind or sight-impaired women use their extraordinary sensory capabilities in breast cancer screening. Medical tactile examiners work as doctor's assistants in gynecology practices or hospitals. They perform extremely detailed tactile breast examinations.
We gynecologists generally don't have as much time as we'd like to carry out these tactile examinations, and I wanted to create greater quality for my patients. I asked myself what it is that makes these tactile examinations particularly good. Firstly, it's taking enough time. Secondly, a structured examination procedure. And thirdly, an examiner with a particularly good sense of touch. And those are typically blind and visually impaired people who have trained their sense of touch extremely well.
The examination now takes about half an hour to 40 minutes, and it's just much more thorough. The gynecologist palpates the breast as well, but really only so minimally, so briefly, that at the end of the day, he wouldn't be able to feel such a small change in the breast. Right, so I'm going to stick these tapes on you here. They have marks you can feel at 1 centimeter intervals on them. And now, a tape across the breastbone. And one over each breast and under the arm. I palpitate the breast row by row, and these marks help me orientate myself and keep to the lines so that I really do check the entire width of the breast in terms of both area and depth. As I said, I don't consider what it is that I can feel with my fingers at this moment, just whether it is different to the rest. After the examination, you're quite simply certain that there really is nothing to find in the breast.
A woman examining herself can find tumors which are 2.5 centimeters and larger. Doctors conducting a clinical breast examination can usually find tumors between 1 and 2 centimeters in size, whereas trained tactile examiners can find lumps between 6 millimeters and 8 millimeters in size. And if you just look at the difference in size between these two findings, you can imagine how much time would pass between this one growing into this size. That's the time that you lose if you don't detect a lump when it's this size.
Bayer. Science for a better life.